Welcome back to Wrestling World. Today we have a lot of interesting stories to touch on involving the return of the Smackdown Hacker and other Retribution related issues. So let's start things off with the Smackdown Hacker storyline. I'm still disappointed and surprised that the Smackdown Hacker storyline didn't go anywhere in WWE. I felt like it would have been an easy character to write considering he had so much power. He had these cameras everywhere, he had hundreds of screens watching every superstar. So the possibilities were endless for this character. You could have had him reveal anything and the audience would have been forced to respect it, since he had his eyes on everyone. That was the great thing about this character. You can literally make him show anything backstage camera related, and we would have had to accept it as the truth. Similar to his one and only reveal with Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. At first, it seemed like the Hacker's main goal was to stop the lies between teammates. That's why he went after Mandy and Sonya to start things off with. He later revealed his list of targets, and we saw The New Day, Alexa and Nikki, The Miz and Morrison, and so much more. So it seemed like that was going to be his overall direction, but as we know, the storyline was dropped, and they acted like he never existed. Well, thanks to the recent events of Ali joining Retribution, reports claim that we might actually get a chance to revisit the Hacker storyline for a brief moment. So it's not that much of a secret anymore, but Ali was 100% behind the Smackdown Hacker character, and he was going to be revealed as the Hacker at a later date. We never got much hints about the Hacker's identity except for that circular ring of light, the same one that belongs to Ali. As far as the discussion among the fans, no one knows why the character was cancelled. During the time of the Hacker's promos being aired on TV, Ali was constantly tweeting about his frustrations with WWE and how he just wanted to wrestle. So many fans have discussed numerous reasons for the character's disappearance. One of the reasons possibly being that maybe Ali wasn't the biggest fan of the character and he just wanted to wrestle. So that's why they dropped it. We don't know. When it comes to that, all we can do is speculate. WWE did record 3 voices for the Smackdown Hacker though. They recorded the voices of Ali, Shorty G, and Xavier Woods. Those 3 were expected to be the main foundation of this group as well. Ali would be the leader, Shorty G was Ali's tag partner earlier this year, so maybe Ali convinced him to join, and Xavier Woods would have joined after being forgotten about by Big E and Kofi. That brings us up to current day where Ali is now leading Retribution. Reports claim that the tie-in and reveal that they were planning for is for Ali to confess and admit to being the Smackdown Hacker from earlier this year. As far as the character's disappearance, Ali could also give us a reason for that as well. The idea I was waiting for was Ali to just mention something along the lines of, "It wasn't enough. I needed to do something bigger." And we can just buy that and respect it because it makes sense. How can one hacker take on the whole locker room by himself? So it makes sense storyline-wise for Ali to abandon his plans to expose the truth about everyone and to start recruiting frustrated WWE talent to join him instead. That makes perfect sense, and that's why I still think they absolutely picked the perfect leader with Ali. He already had the Smackdown Hacker story going for him. He was verbally frustrated with his position and usage in the WWE. So it makes sense that he not only was the Hacker, but the Retribution leader as well. So that's how WWE plans to tie up those loose ends. Ali will once and for all be revealed as the forgotten Smackdown Hacker. If WWE had planned this all along, then I would give them a lot of credit for this long-term storyline connection and really putting all the pieces together wonderfully. But the latest reports claim that this wasn't long-term storytelling. The decision to make Ali the leader of Retribution was made only days before we saw the reveal on Raw. So it wasn't brilliant storytelling that they had in mind all along. It was a last-second decision that actually ended up making a lot of sense. So I'm happy we still revisited the Forgotten Hacker storyline in some way, but I still wish WWE did more with the Hacker character because the potential was there. As far as Retribution goes, it looks like their story will continue on Raw. Another one of those moments that once again makes no sense storyline-wise at all is when Raw drafted Retribution. We're supposed to believe that Raw can't stand Retribution and they're ruining their show. But why is Raw selecting and drafting Retribution to be on their program? If they really are that disruptive, Why would Raw draft them and give them an open invitation back to the show? Makes no sense at all. Just how WWE giving them contracts made no sense. Raw inviting them back to the show and drafting them makes even less sense. I think it would have been at least a little interesting for Retribution to go undrafted. It would have shown that both Raw and SmackDown don't want anything to do with Retribution. And it would have helped Retribution's overall case because they can be like, look, WWE abandoned us again. No surprise there. Then from there on, Retribution could appear on both Raw and SmackDown since they're free agents. I love that idea because I think that would have reignited that fire within Retribution because even after everything they did, no brand wanted to draft them, so that would make them even more angry with WWE. I would have loved to have seen that. It would have made for a great free agent storyline. But instead, we have Retribution on Raw. We don't know what the next storyline is for Retribution after they get done with the Hurt Business, but we did get a huge teaser of something we can see down the line via Twitter. Retribution's T-Bar took to Twitter to say, "No WWE superstar is safe. You're all done. Hashtag Retribution." A fan tagged Bray Wyatt, and Bray responded by saying that he was already done. T-Bar responded to Bray by posting a picture of Alexa Bliss and asking, "Is she?" So that seemed like a big threat there by Retribution to go after Alexa Bliss to get Bray Wyatt. Alexa Bliss did stand up for herself and responded to T-Bar, saying this on Twitter, "Dare ya to find out. Hashtag let him in." She also posted a zombie emoji. I love interactions like this from superstars on Twitter because it just opens up so much discussions and speculations. Bray and Alexa just got on Raw, so we'll see what's in store for them there, but imagine a crossover with Retribution. Obviously, 2-on-5 is unfair and it will be a massive mismatch, but what if the Fiend and Alexa Bliss start expanding their new Wyatt family? What if Bray Wyatt is able to get 5 members to go up against Retribution's Big 5? Now you're talking about a huge matchup right there. A possible huge matchup for something like Survivor Series. Alexa Bliss can also get physical in this matchup since Retribution has Mia Yim as well. That will give Alexa Bliss something to do in the feud. Who knows where you can go from there? Maybe Retribution attempts to steal Alexa Bliss from the Fiend and have her join Retribution. Retribution is down to just one woman in their group, so they can definitely use the help. Similar to the Smackdown Hacker, I think Retribution and the pairing of Alexa Bliss and the Fiend both have so much potential to do huge things. Am I worried that WWE may mess both of them up? I'm a bit concerned, but hopefully that doesn't happen at all. Hopefully they have big things coming up for them, and their storylines will pull us right back in. We can only hope. But what are your thoughts on today's wrestling news? Today was really focused around Retribution, so let us know what your thoughts are on all of those Retribution rumors and theories. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't forget to follow us across all of our socials as well. They're all linked below. Thanks for watching, guys.